In March 2011, Japan faced a 9.0 magnitude earthquake, one of the largest on record. The sheer power of this seismic event was felt across the country, shaking buildings, infrastructure, and the very ground beneath people's feet. It was a moment of sheer terror and awe, as the earth unleashed its fury in a way that few had ever experienced before. The massive tsunami that followed slammed into the coast, sending walls of water over sea defenses and into towns. Entire communities were submerged within minutes as the relentless waves swept away homes, cars, and anything else in their path. The devastation was immediate and overwhelming, leaving a trail of destruction that stretched for miles. Situated on the shoreline, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant was designed with seawalls and backup generators to handle emergencies. These measures were thought to be sufficient to protect the plant from natural disasters, but the scale of the tsunami was beyond what anyone had anticipated. But the tsunami exceeded expectations, overwhelming those defenses. The seawalls, which were supposed to be the first line of defense, were no match for the towering waves. Water surged over them, flooding the plant and rendering its safety measures useless. When the seawater poured in, it flooded the basement where backup diesel generators were housed, knocking out power to the cooling systems. Without these generators, the plant lost its ability to cool the reactor cores, setting the stage for a catastrophic failure. With no electricity to pump coolant, reactor cores overheated, leading to partial meltdowns. The situation quickly spiraled out of control, as the plant operators struggled to manage the escalating crisis. The crisis deepened when hydrogen built up inside reactor buildings, sparking explosions that tore the structures apart. These explosions not only caused further damage to the plant, but also released radioactive materials into the environment. Authorities scrambled to contain radiation leaks, while locals faced urgent evacuation orders. The fear of radiation exposure prompted a mass exodus, as thousands of residents fled their homes in search of safety. This disaster exposed design vulnerabilities like relying on backup generators in flood-prone locations and underestimating maximum tsunami height. It became clear that the plant's safety measures were inadequate for such an extreme event. It also reignited debates on nuclear energy safety worldwide. The Fukushima disaster served as a stark reminder of the potential risks associated with nuclear power, prompting countries to re-evaluate their own safety protocols. Although heroic workers stayed behind to cool the reactors, nicknamed the Fukushima 50, radiation still escaped into the environment. These brave individuals risked their lives to prevent a complete meltdown, but the damage had already been done. As a result, tens of thousands of residents were displaced, and cleanup efforts continue to this day. The long-term impact on the local population and environment is still being assessed, with many areas remaining uninhabitable. In the aftermath, countries reviewed their own nuclear plants, upgrading seawalls, backup power, and emergency protocols. These measures aim to prevent a similar disaster from occurring in the future. But the question of nuclear safety remains a contentious issue. Fukushima remains a grim reminder that natural forces can overwhelm even modern technology if not carefully accounted for. The lessons learned from this disaster continue to shape the future of nuclear energy and disaster preparedness. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in how disasters shape our world, like this video and subscribe, because these stories matter, even if the algorithm doesn't always favor them. Your support helps us continue to bring these important narratives to light. Question: can nuclear energy be made truly safe, or will nature always pose a risk beyond our control? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights and opinions are valuable to this ongoing conversation.